Have you ever wondered why some people always seem to move ahead financially while others work just as hard but stay stuck? Wealth doesn't happen by accident. It's built on a few habits and decisions that most people ignore. And in this video, I'm going to show you the exact framework that can change the way you think about money. And more importantly, how you use it. I'm David. And if you stay with me till the end of this video, I promise you'll walk away with a brand new perspective on money. One that could change not just your bank account, but your freedom, your confidence, and even the way you live your everyday life. But first, let me be clear, this isn't about winning the lottery or waiting for the economy to get better. It's about what you do starting today with what's already in your hands. Because here's the reality, money doesn't chase talent, it chases direction. If your actions are pointed toward growth, wealth finds its way to you. If not, it slips right through your fingers. So let's break this down into 4 parts. And by the time you finish this series, you'll know how to rewire the way you think about money, build habits that automatically create wealth, turn small actions into massive results, and protect your future no matter where you're starting from. Let's dive in. If you want to change your financial future, the very first step is not money itself. It's how you think about money. Because if your mindset is broken, every dollar that comes in will eventually slip out. Step 1, stop waiting for rescue. Most people wait for something outside of themselves to change their life, a better job, a lucky break, or the next raise. But here's the truth. Waiting is the fastest way to stay broke. Money doesn't flow to people who stand still. It flows to people already in motion. Ask yourself, am I waiting for lightning to strike? Or am I willing to light my own match? Step 2, redefine success in your own words. One of the biggest traps is comparing your life to someone else's highlight reel, seeing your neighbor buy a car or a coworker take a vacation and thinking you're behind. That mindset kills progress. Instead, success has to be your definition. Maybe it's having $10,000 saved, maybe it's paying off debt, maybe it's replacing your job with a side hustle. Whatever it is, write it down. If you don't define it, you'll always chase someone else's dream. Step 3, focus on one clear target. Your brain is like a flashlight. If the light is spread in 20 directions, it's too weak to see anything clearly, but when you focus that beam on one spot, it's powerful. Pick one meaningful financial goal and lock in. For example, pay off your highest interest debt. Save your first $1,000 emergency fund. Invest $100 a month consistently. Choose one, then commit. Because a scattered mind leads to scattered results. Step 4, build habits, not hype. Big dreams are exciting, but wealth is built in boring daily actions. Think about it like this. Drinking coffee at home instead of buying it daily isn't about $3. It's about training yourself to control spending. Reading 10 pages of a money book isn't about one night. It's about rewiring your brain with new ideas. Moving $50 into savings every payday isn't about the amount. It's about creating a money habit that grows with you. Habits are invisible in the beginning, but they compound like interest. And compounding is the 8th wonder of the world. Step 5, upgrade your environment. Major, you can't grow in a room where everyone is complaining. If the people around you constantly talk about how life is too expensive, money is impossible, or the system is rigged, you'll start believing it. But if you spend time around people who look for solutions, share new ideas, or celebrate progress, that energy rubs off. Here's a simple test. After talking to someone, do you feel more motivated or more drained? If it's drained, you need a new table to sit at. Step 6, protect your energy. Like cash. Money is important, but so is your time and energy. If you spend your sharpest hours scrolling, gossiping, or doing tasks that don't move you forward, you're basically burning money without even realizing it. Start asking yourself, is this action moving me closer to financial freedom or pulling me further away? If it's not helping, cut it. The point of this entire section is simple. Wealth begins in the mind. When you shift from waiting to acting, from comparing to focusing, and from wasting to investing your time, you've already done half the work. Because money doesn't change your mindset. Your mindset changes your money. Now that you understand the mindset shift, let's move into the real concrete actions that actually put money in your pocket. These are not get-rich-quick tricks. They're the timeless, boring-looking steps that separate the wealthy from the broke. Step 1. Live below your means. No exceptions. This one sounds simple, but it's the foundation of everything. If you spend every dollar you earn, you'll never have fuel to invest. Period. Think of it this way. Every dollar you save isn't just money sitting in your account. It's a little employee you send out to work for you. While you sleep, that dollar earns interest, dividends, or cash flow, and those dollars bring back more dollars. It's not about deprivation, it's about direction. Every purchase asks you, do you want this thing today or freedom tomorrow? Choose wisely. Step 2. Build a safety net, emergency fund. Life throws curveballs, a flat tire, medical bill, job loss. Without an emergency fund, those moments push you into debt, and debt is the fastest way to stay broke. Start small. Even $100 tucked away is better than nothing. Then aim for $1,000. Eventually, build 3 to 6 months of living expenses. This way, unexpected trouble becomes an inconvenience instead of a disaster. Step 3, automate good habits. Here's a secret. Discipline isn't about willpower, it's about systems. Set up automatic transfers so the moment your paycheck arrives, money flows into savings or investments before you even touch it. When you remove temptation, you win. It's like brushing your teeth. You don't debate it every morning, it just happens. Treat money the same way. Step 4, pay off high interest debt. If you're carrying credit card debt, payday loans, or anything with sky-high interest, that's your emergency. Debt is like a financial disease that eats away your future. Attack it with everything you've got. Start with the highest interest balance and wipe it out, then move to the next. Imagine your paycheck without those monthly debt payments. That's freedom. Step 5, start investing early and often. You don't need to be rich to invest, but you need to invest to get rich. Even $50 a month in a low-cost index fund compounds into tens of thousands over time. The earlier you start, the less you need later, because compound interest is time's best friend. Think long-term. Ignore flashy day trading hype. Just keep stacking shares month after month. Step 6. Create multiple streams of income. The wealthy don't rely on one paycheck. They build multiple income streams so if one dries up, the others keep flowing. That doesn't mean you need 5 businesses tomorrow. Start with something small. Freelance your skills online. Offer tutoring, design, or translation. Sell products, digital or physical. Turn a hobby into a side hustle. The internet has made this easier than ever. What matters is starting. One stream can grow into 2, then 3. Step 7. Track your money. If you don't measure it, you can't manage it. Track your income, your expenses, and your net worth. This isn't about obsessing over every penny, it's about awareness. You'll be shocked at how much money leaks away in small habits, snacks, subscriptions, impulse buys. Awareness is the first step to change. Step 8, negotiate everything. Here's a hidden trick. Most people never ask for more, but negotiation can unlock thousands every year without working extra hours. Like ask your boss for a raise with clear reasons. Call your internet or phone provider and ask for discounts. Shop around for insurance. The worst answer you'll hear is no. The best answer could save or earn you thousands. Step 9, guard your credit and reputation. A strong credit score saves you thousands in interest. Borrow only for assets that pay back, like investments or education that leads to higher income. Never for toys. And remember, in today's world, your online reputation is your resume. Employers and clients check silently, post growth, value, and positivity. That builds trust. And trust speeds every opportunity. Step 10, keep learning and adapting. Money isn't static. Opportunities change, industries shift, skills become outdated. The best investment is always in yourself. Read books, take free courses, learn new skills, treat every idle minute like a mini university. Audiobooks while driving, tutorials while cooking, notes while waiting in line. The people who grow the fastest are the ones who never stop learning. These 10 steps might not sound glamorous, but they're the engine of financial freedom. Ignore them, and you'll always feel like money is slipping through your hands. Follow them, and your future self will thank you 1,000 times over. Because remember, money doesn't reward the smartest person in the room. It rewards the person who sets systems, builds habits, and stays consistent. We've talked about mindset. We've talked about habits. We've talked about practical steps. But here's the truth. None of it matters if you don't act. Knowledge without action is like seeds left in the packet, full of potential, but useless unless you plant them. I've seen this play out countless times. A cashier I knew decided to track every dollar for just 1 month. She realized 5 snack runs a day were bleeding $150 a month. She cut them out, packed her own lunches, and invested the savings in a simple index fund. 10 years later, those sandwich savings had grown into more than $25,000. That's the power of small, consistent actions. Another guy started fixing broken phones after work. He watched free YouTube tutorials, bought a $20 toolkit, and charged half of what big repair shops did. Within a year, his side hustle made more than his day job. Today, he runs a kiosk that supports 3 employees. That's what happens when you turn a skill into an income stream. These people weren't millionaires when they started. They didn't have special advantages. They just took one small step and repeated it. So here's my challenge for you. Within the next hour, take one concrete money action. Open a document and write down your net worth. Cancel a subscription you don't use. Move $20 into savings or an investment account. Watch a 10-minute tutorial on a skill you could sell this month. It doesn't have to be huge. Small steps, repeated, melt mountains. From today forward, stop thinking of yourself as someone who wants to get better with money. That's passive. Instead, tell yourself, I am a builder. I am an investor. I am someone who takes control of money instead of letting money control me. When you shift your identity, your actions naturally follow. Remember, wealth is not magic. It's not reserved for the lucky few. Wealth is simply the result of ordinary people doing ordinary steps with uncommon consistency. Think like a winner, act like a builder, spend like a planner, learn like a lifelong student, and repeat that cycle until your financial life looks completely different from where you started. Now, here's the deal. Staying poor after hearing this isn't bad luck. It's a choice, because now you know what to do. So don't just sit there. Take action today. And if you want more strategies, more mindset shifts, and more practical steps like this, subscribe to this channel right now. Hit that like button so YouTube knows you want more of these lessons, and drop a comment telling me what's the one financial step you're going to take today. Because your future isn't waiting, and neither should you.